I'll pull the curtain back a little bit for you. So earlier today, Cage and I are having this conversation, and we're actually talking about Dynamite from last week when, well, the Machine was dominant again, but the AEW World Champion was at the announce desk, and I was speaking to him about what this Machine is going to do to Mox when Fyter Fest happens and that championship's on the line. And Mox, you had the audacity to snicker and giggle when I was speaking to you like a gentleman about the Machine and how he's gonna kick the living shit out of you. We don't play games, Mox. This is not a joke to us. This is not a game. This is serious. You need to get your head on right or your head's gonna get taken off at Fyter Fest besides you losing that title. That is Brian Cage. He is the Machine. Beat him if you can. Survive if he lets you.
Wow. Hey, impassioned Taz, but
I hear an answer coming around here.
well, asking you shall receive at times. There's a champ, Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, the man that will beat the powerhouse, Brian Cage, at Fyter Fest sometime this summer, still to be scheduled.
And Jon Moxley is not one to take a challenge lying down.
Well, this could be most interesting.
Oh my, what an explosion we're gonna have.
There's nobody in AEW quite like Jon Moxley. There's nobody in pro wrestling quite like Jon Moxley.
Before you enter this ring, shut the music! Before you enter this ring, just think and be careful. I promise you that.
Looks like he thought it over quickly.
This is fun. Well, Taz, the reason I was smiling last week, the reason I'm smiling right now is because the thought of stepping in the ring with Brian Cage with that level of intensity, with that level of aggression, and going to absolute war, well, that makes me happy. That's why I'm in this business. But be very, very clear. Stepping in the ring with me, with my title on the line, is the farthest thing from a game. Brian Cage, you are impressive. The Machine, seemingly indestructible. I am far from indestructible. I am only human. I can be beat. But dude, it would take you all night long, and that's my point. You were right, Taz, when you said Brian Cage is a different thing entirely than anybody else in AEW. But I am a different thing entirely. Taking the AEW World Championship away from me is a different prospect entirely. And you are gonna find that out at Fyter Fest when you're in over your head. And you realize you are swimming with a different breed of shark. With all due respect, gentlemen, don't waste your time or mine trying to intimidate me. And the next time you want to bring my name up on TV, just remember exactly who the hell you're talking about.
Moxley made his points loud and clear. Moxley Cage, AEW World Title. Fyter Fest is going to be special, and we're going to continue to be special here tonight. Don't go away. We'll be right back on TNT.